Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Excuse me, nose is kind of stuffy, so if my voice sounds off. This weather's tripping in Southern California. It was like 100 degrees on Monday, and now it's like 65 degrees. I want to talk about fixing the black economy. Of course, we all would like to see more black-owned businesses start up and do well. But we have to understand that we have to develop businesses that serve a community that is larger than just the black community. If we just kept black dollars black, right? So if we had black owned businesses and, people just spent money on, the black community, it would be a good thing. But we would slowly come to the realization that we need more money to circulate around. There wouldn't be enough money circulating around. And you have to factor people paying taxes. You have to factor, some dollars being trickled outside of the community to buy items such as cars, TVs, and other products that you can't necessarily produce. So, like I said, even if we just shut down outside spending, we would still need more money circulating around. You have to factor in as well people being paid, right? If you have black doctors servicing black people, well, that's a doctor. He's still going to have to be paid at, whatever doctors make. Or the same thing with lawyers, and the same thing with teachers, and the same thing with all the other occupations that would go into a black economy. So what has to happen is we have to understand that we need to compete on a larger scale. We need to bring in non-black dollars and keep that money within the black community. So we have to develop businesses that service a wider audience. I would love to see somebody create a fashion line that was tailored towards non-black people, yet the owner's black and the designers are also black. But they're servicing a non-black type of population. I'd love to see restaurants that are not just soul food, or chicken and waffle jump offs, but more so Italian, and whatever. I don't really eat out like that, but other types of restaurants that appeal to a larger audience. You may not know how to cook Italian food or whatever, but you can hire an Italian chef and hire a decorator that can make your restaurant look Italian. So for me, that's what I would like to see. I started my own mini business, nothing official, not even legit, but I slowly noticed in about the 6 months that I've been doing it that in order for me to do well and grow it, I just have to expand and incorporate non-black people. Now, of course, I can still give the hookups, right, in terms of, dealing with brothers and sisters, but at the end of the day, I know I have to expand, and I don't want to. I just really want to focus on helping other African Americans, but if I want to grow this business to where I want to grow it, I have to open it up, and I can even better serve African Americans if I open my business up and pull in more resources, because I'll be able to give a better rate to other African Americans. So, I just think fixing our economy is twofold. We've talked about keeping black dollars within the black community, but at the end of the day, we have to pump in outside dollars to help our black community. We have to figure out ways to compete on a larger level. And I know it can be tough in terms of competing simply because you're going up against white people, Asian people, but I always felt like if we can work for them, right, why can't we work for ourselves? And I always get on my parents for this too, because coming from Southern California, all the other minority groups have their own businesses, but a lot of Nigerians, we don't, right? We'll work our asses off for somebody else, but we'll never take our expertise and set up our own shop. So, one of my personal goals is to change that even within the Nigerian community that I'm part of. Right? We need to take what our parents did and take it to the next level and start to work for ourselves and use our own expertise, to run our own shit. So anyways, tell me how you feel. Excuse me once again, my voice is off. And I'm coming down with something. So take it easy. God bless.